Hi guys, welcome to Kengande, #1 sport YouTube channel for everything, and I mean everything that is entertainment, real estate, restaurant reviews, educating videos, and agriculture. Now my name is Janita. Let's get to the news. Now we do know that a lot has happened during the COVID-19 or this pandemic. So many people have lost their jobs. So many people have lost their loved ones. A lot has changed. The lifestyle of everyone has changed. People had to stay down in lockdown. People can't move out. People can't do what they usually do. Basically, this was a drastic change that affected everyone. Now we do hear that the COVID-19 vaccine is going to come out and it's going to help so many people. I mean, imagine you can now go about your life freely as you used to before. You don't have to hide away from anyone who is sneezing or who has an allergy. You can hug your loved one. Imagine if that was a possibility. But unfortunately, we do have some countries that are hoarding the COVID-19 vaccine. Rich countries are hoarding the COVID-19 vaccine. We do have some companies that did come up with a formula to get rid of COVID, but they're not so sure if this vaccine will get rid of COVID. But you know what? The vaccine is out there, the medication is out there, and it's said to be distributed to so many countries. Now, this is why the rich countries come in with all their resources and all the wealth, and they're hoarding. If some of you don't know what hoarding is when you just keep buying things, and keeping them to yourself. Remember that time when people were just buying toilet paper and keeping it away from everyone? Buying all the toilet paper from supermarkets to make sure that they had all the toilet paper they needed during the pandemic. That's the same thing that's happening with the vaccine. Rich countries are putting in their resources and money to make sure they have the most vaccine, in that one person can receive the vaccine 5 times. Well, poor countries are not even getting the vaccine, and they're set to get the vaccine in 2022 or 2023. Now, as you can see, that is totally unfair because inequality does exist. Yes, we've also seen inequality happen among the rich people, where the rich people do fly out to treat themselves. The rich people do fly their kids out to better schools and all that. Inequality has been happening in this generation for the longest time. The rich keep getting rich and the poor keep getting poor. And we're seeing this happen with the COVID-19 vaccine, where the poor countries are not getting the vaccine, and 1 in 10 people, only 1 person among the 10 people is said to get that vaccine. So you can see how totally unfair that is. I mean, just because someone does not have money in their pockets, does that mean that that one person should die? Does that mean that more poor people should go hungry, or more poor people should not have their legacies carried on something else? That the rich should be comfortable and get the vaccine? And actually, these rich people are the same people breaking all the SOPs for COVID. They're the same people going out to party every now and then. They're the same people getting the vaccine, getting COVID and spreading it to other people. And these people have the money to actually get the vaccine and sort themselves out. Well, the poor man is crying out there. When the poor man has nothing to do. Well, the poor man who actually also elected his government to help him out, but the government is not helping out in the least bit. Tell me what you think. I'm sure most of you Africans, if you're an African out there, every time you get to mention your name, the person next to you will say, "Pardon, can you say that again?" Because most times, so many people out there do not know how to pronounce or to say the African names. This has also happened to me with my fellow Ugandans. Every time I say my traditional name, everyone looks at me like, "Can you say that again?" Then they mispronounce it. They won't put the A at the end. They won't put the N in the middle. It's just a whole lot of chaos. Now, recently in the UK, if you do follow reality TV, there is a reality TV show called Love Island. Now, this is where ladies and men come together, and you know how reality is. They're just tapping them to see what chaos goes on with their lives, or how they coordinate, or how they work with each other, and so on and so forth. Now, Yewanda went on her Instagram. Yewanda is the only dark-skinned girl on that. Well, she was not the only, but she's the dark-skinned girl on that Love Island, and she went on her Instagram to address the accusations where her white co-host was telling her that she was the bully, but then she went ahead to address that, saying, "No, you refused to call me by my name because it was too hard to pronounce, and now you want to call me the bully." Now, this white co-host, her name is Lucy. So basically what happened was Yewanda said, "Hey, my name is Yewanda," and then she's like, "Why can't I call you Y or her?" Can you imagine? It's like telling someone, "Hey, my name is let's say Kwezi, because you know that's hard. So hey, my name is Kwezi, and then someone's like, oh, can I call you K or H? Like, so someone doesn't want to call you by your name, they just want to go with an initial of your name or call you by your gender preference, whatever it is you call. And this is not the first time this is happening. Like I mentioned earlier, this happens all the time. You can even look at Microsoft Word. Every time you're going to use Microsoft Word and you put in your African name, it's going to come up as an error, you know, the red lines. So you have to right click and either to dictionary or right click and just say, let it be. I mean, so many people are having mistakes with their names. You're getting registered somewhere and someone just looks at your name and is like, oh, I'll just put in the simpler version of the name or something like that. And this shows a deeper issue at hand. I mean, why is it that now in 2021, in this generation, I want to believe that this generation has evolved and, you know, developed. Like, why is it hard for people to mention African names? Like, if someone tells you, my name is Kwezi, literally Kwezi, just see how their lips move and then do the same thing. You don't have to say, oh, K, like, it makes no sense. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright guys, that's it. We've come to the end of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. You know, like our video. Tell us what you think in the comment section. We at Kenganda love interacting with you. You know, drop your comments. You'll have one of us reply to you directly. We look out for your comments. You know, we love you guys and we want to know what you think. And while you're doing that, please pause this video if you've not yet subscribed and go hit that red, you know, the subscribe button. Please hit that because, you know, you help us and we love to bring you the best of the best. Now follow us on all our social media platforms. That is Kenganda Nation on Instagram and Kenganda Nation on Facebook. I'm your host, Janita. Till next time.